Alright. That's a big old bell. Oh, something scripted is happening. Yeah.
They sound like kids.
We must be getting close to the village.
Kinda looks the same as all the others.
Hey, don't get cocky, Maya. Look at its equipment. That looks a lot more dangerous than the others. No, seriously. Get ready.
Oh.
Let the ink flow.
Let's see.
Feel the burn.
We go into switch. Let's do the light on
Alright, I'm back. Dawn asked me to make her a peanut butter sandwich.
Ow!
What did you do?
I'm getting my ass kicked. Oh, I don't have a break with her, but I can do healing light on. Oops. Oh, he's not quite there for the break. Damage based. I think I just got a break. Damage based on the amount of charges.
Let me take death!
Okay, she's in defensive. I don't have that yet. What if I do... Oh. Fuck you. No shield for you anymore. Alright, I can set up offensive.
sides. Let us stay.
Okay, let's see now. I have enough to do another healing light on who's lower. We're gonna do you. I don't have it.
Get ready.
Alright, you're in offensive. He's already on fire. We do swift. For the virtuos, you. How many rounds of, I don't know how many rounds of burning he has left. But I'm not worried about that. I want to do. I'm gonna go with ice lance.
Ice. Shatter.
Because now I can hit him with market shot.
Dodge, Gustav.
Fucking hell.
Strike. Storm is coming.
Oh, fuck it. I just did like 5,000 damage with my L. Fuck it. Just kick him in the face.
Really hard.
No, so there's a combo I found that is just an absolutely wickedly powerful combo.
Oh, nice.
Chef.
And so I have to get Mael into Virtuos stance since she's a fencer. So the easiest way to do that is to have Lune light them on fire. Because if I hit them with one of her attacks while they're on fire, she goes into Virtuos stance. The next thing I have to do is I have to apply the Mark debuff on the enemy from Gustav. Mark already allows me to do more damage to the target. However, her per se attack that she does, if she's in Virtuos, only costs 2 AP. So it's cheaper to use. So if I'm running low on AP and I can get into Virtuos stance, I'm good to go. I can get that shit cracking. But if there's a mark applied to them, it also does increased damage. So the mark debuffs them to take more damage. The mark also allows it to do increased damage. And it's cheaper to use when in Virtuos. And Virtuos stance increases all damage you do by plus 200%. So when I do it against an enemy that is marked, I just hit this enemy I was fighting for like 4,600 points of damage.
Damn.
She did like over half the health by herself. It is a very fun combat system because it's like, oh, I see how I can do this, this, and this. Oh, and there's a new ability I got for her that I never fucking equipped. Oh, which one was it? It was Degagement, I believe. There was a whole thing about... I gotta look at it again because I don't remember the details of it. Oh... Hello.
Nice.
Ooh, more energy tint. Cool. Okay, that's a portal, which means it leaves the area. Where the fuck did I come in at? What over here?
Great.
Because I found a color of lumina over here. There's also no pathing here. So I had to have come in from this side then. Yes, because there's the flag. Okay. And there's an offshoot over here. I have to crouch to get through. Alright, goblin walk time.
Great.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm wanting to do because I'm pretty burnt out on Diablo. Just not feeling not feeling a shooter like High on Life. Don't feel like waiting in queues on Dead by Daylight. I don't know what to play. Oy, oy, oy. Have you ever heard of a game called Wild Hearts?
Yeah, they pulled support from it.
Ah,
Because I originally was going to get it for the PlayStation 5 when I got my PlayStation 5, and I found out after the fact that when I started looking at it that EA had already pulled support for the game.
Well, that will help.
It's supposed to be like a competitor for Monster Hunter or whatever, but it just was abandoned.
so like a lot of titles that EA had that had potential and then either got rushed or they decided they didn't want to maintain.
Pretty much, yeah.
At this point, I'm honestly surprised that fucking EA is still a thing.
It's all that monetization they get from their fucking sports games.
Yeah, true. Honestly, it's bad when EA used to be one of the giants in the
EA
industry.
Sports.
And,
It's in the game.
yeah,
Shit was classic.
dude, that's my fucking notification tone for Heather. Used to be something that I was very fond of hearing, and now I'm just like, oh, so it's trash.
Fucking Ubisoft for me. I'm not even kidding.
Ubisoft is a close second for me on that. Then again, I've noticed that a lot of the gaming companies that I loved growing up.
Here's
Or
the
just
thing. Pretty much
trash.
everybody we grew up playing games, like everybody who made games when we were growing up, the people who founded those companies aren't there anymore. The people who made those companies aren't there anymore. Great example of that, Bungie.
Well, like majority of the games,
Bungie has
were-
Road,
It's
the horse
It's really a village of Jestrels.
of
They seem better
their
at surviving
success
than humans.
from Halo
I guess intelligence
to the
is not
point that it is a
prerequisite for
fucking
survival on the
corpse they are
continent.
dragging around.
Now to find the chief's house.
Oh yeah, I'm aware.
Probably the biggest
Like,
one.
it.
Like, in my opinion, halfway decent Halo was Halo Reach.
Halo Reach is hailed as the greatest Halo they ever made. And
Yeah,
having
that is where I disagree with it, though. My personal
having played all of them, I personally liked Reach the most. Personally.
having played all of them for the most part, aside from some of the newer ones.
No.
My
We
personal
don't count
favorite-
the new shit.
My personal favorite was Halo 3 ODST. I loved ODST. But like my order is ODST as number 1, Halo 2 as number 2, and then Reach as number 3.
Well, that will help.
The part on ODST where it fucked me up and wound up, hitting me so close to home that game means so much to me. Very end of the campaign. Survive. I fought for an hour. Which, by the way, just so you know, the longer you fight in that, the more shit spawns.
Yes, thank you, Captain Obvious.
Well, I say that because not very many people try to literally last an hour plus on that. It got fucking wild at an hour.
This place is fucking huge.
But anyways, back to, I grew up on EA, Ubisoft, Bungie, Bethesda.
Yeah, so did I.
And Gearbox.
Yup. Which Borderlands 3 was a fucking horrible fucking game.
I agree with that. Which makes me sad because the Borderlands series was my favorite series of all time. 3 kind of snuffed that out.
Borderlands 2 was... I loved Borderlands 1. Borderlands 2 was fucking great. The pre-sequel... What the fuck are you doing?
The pre-sequel, I respect it for what it is, because 2K Australia took
Yes.
their stab at it and put their own twist on it.
Well, see, here was... What are you doing? Yar, what are you doing?
One sec. Dawn's calling me.
Uh, what? I ain't got nothing. Laying there looking sad ain't gonna get you nothing either. But I ain't got nothing.
But anyways, as you were saying,
I liked the pre-sequel. I liked the idea of it. The whole play. Okay.
alright, we'll go play.
That's weird. Okay.
Nokko nokkafete toro, ittoni sogega wiro. Nokko nokkafete toro. Situlampe ubana.
You know what those are, kid? Growing pains. When they do that, that typically means you have a very big growth spurt coming. Go play. Like I said, you got about an hour till bed. But, you know, for me, when it comes to pre-sequel,
Oh, I
was-
lost my train of thought because you asked me to hold on for a second.
Okay.
That's why I was quiet. I was trying to remember what I was talking about. But the thing from the pre-sequel, I liked that, you know, 3 of the characters had this whole idea of like, oh, you're not playing the same, like we're all playing something different, so let's co-op and help each other kind of thing. Like that was their whole design feature. And then you had
and then there was Claptrap.
no, Claptrap was the biggest support character of all of them. And then you had the Gunslinger girl. She didn't have shit to do with the fucking group stuff. She didn't have a single passive thing, a single skill tree thing that did anything with working with someone else. It was all solo play. To the point that I literally could walk in a room, kill everything, and go to the next room with my ult still active and refill the timer on it in the next room.
Yeah?
It was boring.
I mean, I will say, to be fair, I mean, that was borderline what Salvador was doing in Borderlands 2.
Salvador could semi-do it. Like, I could literally... I did an entire level with the Gunslinger girl where I basically never stopped ulting. The whole fucking time.
I mean,
Not that I activated it a bunch of times, just that it never turned off. Salvador had a hard cap on his thing. Eventually it would wear off. For whatever fucking reason. They didn't do that to her.
You and me must have been playing two different Borderlands 2s. Because one of his things was every time he got a kill, it extended his duration.
Yes. But...
And the version I played, there was no cap on that.
Yeah, see, I played a lot of stuff. I played a lot online. So, a lot of the updates and stuff they did, they put hard caps on it.
Oh. Yeah, see, at that point in time, I was not playing Borderlands on internet. And so I still had launch Borderlands 2. And so my memory of Salvador is very on par with the Gunslinger Girl from pre-sequel.
The problem is I just didn't like Salvador. He was very boring to me. I always liked the sirens. And then Borderlands 3, the siren punched things.
Yeah.
So I didn't play the siren.
See, I will say, that's why looking at Borderlands 4, while I'm scared it's going to go with the same stupid bullshit that Borderlands 3 went with, I have hope for the siren. Because I have seen, like, little teaser photos of the siren, where she's wielding basically a scythe made out of siren energy.
Yeah, I know, I've seen it. I watched the gameplay reveal thing that they did. It looks cool. I like the new move tech stuff they've added in. But I'm also
Weary after Borderlands 3.
And then Randy Pitchford came out and said real fans will actually pay $80 for the game. So... go fuck yourself?
Yeah, I'll give it 6 months to where I can pick it up for $20.
Shit, if it turns out like anything recent.
That, or, I mean, with it being a Borderlands game, give it a year and you can get it for less than 10.
Well, there's been a few... A great example is, give it less than 6 months, it'll be free on the PlayStation Plus.
Oh yeah, that too. But I was meaning, like, you know, as far as physical copy-wise, Borderlands kind of has a knack of, a year after it's released, it's like less than $10. Which is honestly criminal, especially with Borderlands 1 and 2.
I loved Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 was great. I liked the DLC characters for Borderlands 2. I liked playing as the Psycho. I loved playing as the Necromancer. I had a fucking chaos build on her where I couldn't hit a motherfucker at point blank with a shotgun shoved into his chest with my chaos stacks were maxed out. But I didn't have to worry about that because my fucking robot was killing things so effectively that he never turned off until the room was empty.
Yeah, see, so I had Borderlands 2. Honestly, I think the only character I really didn't play much of was Axton.
Neither did I.
Like, I think I played all of the other characters pretty heavily.
I mained the Siren until the Necromancer came out.
I mained Salvador. Well, I'll take that back. I mained Zero first. Then I made a Salvador. And then I fell in love with the ability to just insta-nuke fucking raid bosses.
Yeah, I could do that with my Siren.
And with the version I was playing, infinitely Gunzerk.
Oh, well, how convenient that I stopped streaming to go eat and messaged you to let you know it was back up.
But especially like the storytelling element between 1, 2, and pre-sequel, they were all good. Like, they all tied together between 1, 2, and pre-sequel. Then you got 3 comes along, hey, we got evil streamers!
Here's my thing about pre-sequel, or here's my thing about 3. 3 still technically ties into everything. The issue I have is you were trying to follow the most iconic villain in the last decade of gaming. You were trying to follow the most iconic villain in gaming that everybody adored, and chose
with
like
streamers.
The everybody and the no. That's not the issue. That everybody agreed and voted to be like the number one fan favorite character of any game the year it was released. That's how good Handsome Jack was. And you want to follow him with a brother-sister twin duo that
Had very little substance.
That are a bunch of whiny, annoying, shit-talking, IRL fucking, you followed Handsome Jack with the Johnny Somali twins. That's all they were. That's who it is. And that motherfucker is about to get locked up in Korean prison because of the dumb shit he's done.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, and fucking donut operator paid the fine of the South Korean Marine that beat the shit out of him. Paid the man's bail.
But
like,
I am hopeful.
That's who the fucking Calypso twins were. They were just Johnny Somali.
But I'm also hopeful for Borderlands because of the fact they're cycling back to a loose end that never really got fucking
the thing that's happening is something that happened from the third game. So we're going to see the conclusion of that. And
See, that's not what I've heard.
It literally where we're going is a planet. So you remember when the moon got teleported by Lilith?
Yes.
With her on it?
Yes.
That's what we're doing. The planet we're playing on is where the moon went.
Okay, I understand that part, but what I'm talking about is, from everything I've heard, it's following up on a lot
of out for his appointment.
Like mystery and everything like that to do with the Iridians.
I'm literally telling you what the devs talked about in the stream I watched.
This is also something that the devs talked about.
Okay.
I don't know what we're talking about. I got here just in time to have no fucking clue.
Borderlands.
What about it?
We're 50-50 on Borderlands 4. We're talking about this. Yes, but it's also following up on what happened with the moon as well. Both things are being followed up on. Because I was curious what the fuck happened with the moon.
See, I didn't give a fuck about that.
I'm sorry that, one of my favorite characters that I played through all of Borderlands 1 suddenly decided that she was just going to move a fucking moon randomly through the goddamn universe. I might be a little invested in what the fuck happened there.
I was kind of understanding that she died.
We all were,
that's
but
why I was
apparently
like-
she's not dead.
So that's why I was like, I don't really give a shit about that, because I'm still pissed off about that, because my girl, Lilith, dead.
Apparently not. At least that's
So
what they're
that is
hinting
news
at.
to me.
That's what they were hinting
But-
at, because they were talking about when they showed off the gameplay stuff in that stream. The mission that they were showing off was you were going to some laboratory to try and find Lilith there, because apparently she's not actually dead, because the siren for Borderlands 3 punches through the fucking wall, even though there's a giant gap in the wall that you can just walk through.
But I have been asking since Borderlands 1 what the deal was with the Iridians, when we were going to learn more about them.
Yeah, at the same time,
Because there's so much about the Iridians that we don't fucking know. The Iridians created the fucking vaults.
I can't back out of it. Fuck. I didn't realize I was low on health. I'm gonna lose this fucking fight.
Like, the Iridians have so much to do with the whole entire premise of Borderlands, yet there's so much that we don't fucking know about them.
I'm ready. Feel the burn.
So while I am terrified that they're gonna pull some bullshit like they pulled with Borderlands 3,
Chroma is flowing.
I'm also really hoping that Borderlands 4 lives up to expectation.
You see, here's the thing about Borderlands. Don't expect anything going in, and you'll be happy.
That pretty much sums it up.
Lightning, strike.
Borderlands is one of the few games that I actually got invested in the lore.
Chroma is flowing. Feel the burn.
You mean the game where they openly admitted that the lore's just kind of whatever because they're making it up as they go?
When did they admit that?
Borderlands 2. Thurman and I had a conversation about it. That was why Borderlands 3 took so long, because they were trying to figure out what the hell they were going to do for more lore. And then they made the joke that, oh yeah, we got to figure out how to make Psycho shoot himself 3 times. But then in another interview, they flat out admitted that no, they're trying to figure out what the hell they're doing lore-wise, because they've just been kind of making it up as they go.
Lightning, strike.
Like, these are some cool things that we left as cliffhangers, guys. We should probably do something about that. Next game. Next game.
Okay, that is news to me, and that kind of irritates the fuck out of me.
Demonum. Cool. Buy that. Buy it. Hopefully I don't have to take advantage of it. Oh my god, I've got 3 new Pictos to master.
But also another one of the main issues that I had with Borderlands 3 is they took one of my favorite characters, who before this who had been a serious character for the entire series, and turned him into a fucking gag character.
Well, that doesn't narrow it down at all.
Mordecai. Mordecai was my main. I literally put the game down for like a fucking week when they killed off Bloodwing in Borderlands 2.
Yeah, but I mean, if you see it through, you see that he raises a new one.
Yeah, Talon.
Oh, that's funny.
But, you know, he maintained his seriousness through Borderlands 2. And then we get to 3. Band of misfit fucking characters with Brick and Tiny Tina.
See, I had... Tiny Tina was in Borderlands 2.
She was in Borderlands 3, too.
I'm aware.
She's been a staple since she was introduced.
To be fair,
They made a side
understand that.
character that was more iconic than any of their main characters.
I understand that. But they completely changed Mordecai's character for 3 to make him fit in that ragtag group with Tiny Tina and Brick.
he was the more level-headed one of everybody in the group, though. He was more or less the straight man. Because Brick is Brick, and Tiny Tina's a fucking psychopath.
But he was nowhere near the same caliber that he was in previous installments.
He was still more serious than the other two.
But seeing as how before that game, he was like the second most serious character in the fucking franchise.
Well, I mean, he was the most serious because Roland dies. Which,
I count Roland up until the point of his death he died into. So up until his death in 2, he was second place for most serious.
yes.
Roland was first.
Yes. There's nobody really that serious in the third one, and that was part of its problem. I miss Scooter. Fucking,
Although I will say they did do right by Scooter.
They did. They absolutely did. There was no better way to send him out than the way they did. But speaking about Roland, talking about Roland, fucking the reason I knew the Borderlands movie was going to be hot ass was they cast Kevin fucking Hart, who was nowhere near the right build. Like, Roland was tall as fuck. And you're gonna
Roland,
cast
like,
Kevin
honestly,
Hart
if I was going to pick, like, a high-end actor
to
be
play
Roland?
Roland?
Like, I can't think of many African Americans off the top of my head. Like, the first person that comes to my head with, like, how I would picture a live-action Roland build-wise is fucking Rock.
No. Terry Crews would be more accurate.
Who?
Terry Crews. That's his last name, isn't it? Fuck, hold on.
You know, I forgot this man existed.
Fucking how? Making my way downtown, walking fast and I'm homebound. Fucking, that is like
I'm
one
gonna be
of
honest, I haven't seen anything of that man since the Old Spice commercials.
well, I
Expendables.
mean, it's probably because he stopped doing the commercials because he was in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Which is something I didn't watch.
A tragedy, most certain. That show's fucking good. I started watching it because he was in it. I fell in love with Andre, what the fuck's his last name? The guy who plays Captain Holt in it. I don't remember his last name. Andre Brower? Yeah, Brower. And
But-
he ends up leaving. He left the show right before he died from cancer, though. Andre Brower did. But
But, I mean, in
I started
all
watching
honesty,
it because of Terry Crews, because I did not like what's his name that plays Jake Peralta, the fucking actor. I can't think of his fucking name. He was part of Lonely Island. That's all I can remember. The fucking Dick in a Box, I'm on a boat, all that shit. He was one of the people from that. Is the guy
Andy
who plays-
Samberg.
Yes, that one. I did not like him. I just did not like him.
Well, is my friend tonight, apparently.
Brooklyn-
But I've never really
Brooklyn
been a big
Nine-Nine?
TV or I've never really been a big TV or movie person. So,
It's
like,
a fun, campy show. All of the cold opens are fucking silly. There's one where there's a set of characters in the show that are just extraordinarily dumb. And one of them has a goldfish in a mason jar. And the other one is drinking something out of a mason jar. And Andy Samberg's character, Peralta, pulls everybody into the break room. He's like, okay, we're going to start a betting pool to see how long it takes for one of them to screw up and do this thing. And I think it's Terry Crews. Terry Crews says, it's too late. The one who had the goldfish in the mason jar is drinking his own goldfish. And he's like, no, it wasn't even an option.
you know what? I actually just thought of another person. Fucking the guy who played Derek Morgan from Criminal Minds.
He would have been a good Roland, yes. I don't know his name. He would have been a good Roland because Roland did have a sense of humor, but it was more like Derek from Criminal Minds. He was more in line with the character. Terry Crews would have been a good option too, though. Both of them would have worked. Way better options than fucking Mini-Man Kevin Hart.
There are so many
But
questions like
yeah, like in my opinion,
We need to get
Rock would have been a better cast than Kevin Hart.
Could help us cross the sea.
I don't think Rock would have done the role any justice either.
Dwayne Johnson definitely did not need to be cast as Roland. There
Again,
are...
I do not think he would have done the role any justice, but I do think he would have at least been a better cast than fucking Kevin Hart.
Yes. My thing is, The Rock basically plays the same fucking character in every movie he plays in. Dave Bautista has proven to be the better actor to come out of the WWE. That man has fucking range. Like, if I was to pick somebody from WWE to be an actor, Dave Bautista was not the one I would have picked. But he's fucking good at it.
Yeah.
Pass through here.
Honestly.
And he is currently trying to get people to get a Gears of War movie fucking made because he wants to play Marcus Phoenix.
But, yeah, no. Fucking... Not gonna lie. Growing up as a kid, I did not expect Batista to move into Hollywood.
He has done very well for himself in Hollywood.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, as a kid, I didn't expect it.
Man destroyed it.
Hanging out in Hollywood. What?
So SKA exists.
Why?
I mean, someone who I don't think ever should have branched off to Hollywood. I mean, he's had a couple good roles, but most of them have been like, oh god.
We already defeated
Fucking John Cena.
He did really great as Peacemaker. There's a movie on Prime called John Stenicki. It's fucking funny. Definitely one of his best roles.
But I mean, like I said, he's got a few good roles. But for the most part,
I've never really watched anything he's been in. I watched the newer Suicide Squad with Idris Elba, and that's why I liked. And him as Peacemaker was really good in that. But I didn't see it because he was in it. I saw it because Idris Elba was in it, and I love Idris Elba as an actor. Super fucking talented.
Bitch, I'm Idris Elba.
And I was into it. Because it looked like it was going to be better than the one they did with Will Smith.
The stranger.
although speaking of WWE, you know who, when they first brought him in, I thought they were going to fail drastically, but they have actually done really well for themselves?
Who?
Dominic Mysterio.
Don't even know who the fuck you're talking about.
Rey Mysterio's son, the one that back in the day Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio had the feud over custody of.
Sure.
He came in doing like, when he first started, he was a babyface and he was doing tag team with Rey. Then he betrayed Rey and went like full blown fucking heel. And I honestly think it has been the best thing for his career to have had that heel turn.
Tiger.
because he has become one of the most hated wrestlers on the roster,
Tucker,
which is exactly what you want out of a heel.
Tucker, come on.
Tucker, you
And,
little
like-
shit, get over here.
And like some of the things that he's been able to do during matches,
Oh,
actually quite impressive.
I got it.
Like doing a suicide dive
That's
and
this
when he lands on him, turning it into a DDT.
one. Okay.
Why is there a child that is barely looks like they are 10 listening to that on a Bluetooth speaker going down my alley?
What are they listening to?
Cardi B, and I'll just let you take it from there.
Oh, bad parenting.
Bertrand Big Hands, huh?
I don't allow that trash in my apartment.
Just because you're a good father.
Although, from what I understand, Heather will sit there and listen to it with Dawn in the car.
Ice. Shatter.
Well, of course. Gonna try to turn her into a hoe like a mop. Sorry, did I say that out loud?
Let the ink flow. I'm ready.
Although I was laughing my ass off last time she turned it on with Dawn in the car.
No. I'm doing a thing where I can only use one of the 3 characters I have.
Dawn outright looked at Heather and she's like, "Can you change it? I don't like this."
I'll do it.
Then Heather was like, "Well, what do you want to listen to?" She was like, "Can I listen to some Amity Affliction or Linkin Park or Mashing to Pieces?"
Somebody give her the death glare and be like, I win.
Fuck it, we ball.
Let the ink flow. I'm ready.
Oh, he's a lot slower on his attacks. Okay.
Romance flowing.
Although I heard, like, the last time that Dawn was in the car with Heather, that Heather was no longer even turning music on for the drives.
Oops.
Still didn't dodge it. Damn.
Like, damn. Don't want to play music because you don't want to, deal with the fact that kid likes the same music I do?
Why the fuck is your attack so slow? Okay, it's fine.
Chris, do you know of any free games that I could download right now that are not shooters? That are actually halfway decent?
No. Unfortunately.
Damn. Like, I need a break from Diablo, and like, I was playing High on Life earlier, and I'm just not in the mood to play a shooter.
A storm is coming. Ready to evade. A storm is coming.
Move that way. No.
What are you doing right now, Chris?
Let the ink flow.
Trying to farm for some shit. Finally got a helmet with cooldown reduction.
Oh, no.
For the rogue?
Lightning. Strike. I'm ready. Ready to evade. Earth blast.
Alright, let's see who this. It's.
Wait, that's...
See ya.
What? How? You guys? You're alive! I thought I was the only one left. I knew you were resourceful. How did you get here?
But yeah, the thing that I do different on my Dance of Knives build once I get into the Torments is I start stacking a shitload of Vulnerable in there. And the entire reason behind that is because once you get enough movement speed up there, momentum really doesn't help you as much as people think it does. Streamers sit there and, oh, you can get 10 stacks, so you get, 30% damage reduction and movement speed and 60% increased damage. The main reason that they all think it's so good is because of the damage and the damage reduction.
Ready to evade.
Don't get me wrong, the damage reduction is nice. The movement speed is nice if you need it. Once you no longer need it, stack the fuck out of Vulnerable. And I've had multiple streamers argue with me on this subject, and then they've tried it, and they're like, why the fuck is nobody doing this? I don't know, because you still have yet to ever put out a video on it. Because the Victimize key passive, dealing direct damage to a vulnerable enemy, has a 50% chance to cause an explosion, dealing 60% of the damage of the same type to them and surrounding enemies. Victimize's damage is increased by 150% multiplicative of your vulnerable damage bonus. The season that Dance of Knives was extremely prevalent, and Derm took it all the way to the end of Torment 4. I think his was sitting at like 200,000.
Hey,
What's good?
how'd you end up here?
It's your boy, the one who decided to see it through to the end.
I ended up in an odd yellow forest.
Took me
Not
to
too
get.
far from
It
here.
took me getting fucking Paragon 260 to get my last fucking legendary glyph or node.
How about you?
What are you doing? You don't need to come outside. No,
Well,
Stay.
I woke up
you were just out there.
next to a waterfall.
I
We
mean,
can talk later.
to be honest, if I wouldn't have got
Let's
that
go
double
back to
GA
the-
Word of Hakons and that double GA bow, I probably would have done the same thing.
Time to lose.
Well, here's my thing. I had always planned, once I got there and got the last glyph, last node and all that, I had always planned
To do the Aerostorm.
to move to the Aerostorm. Because remember, I had a quad greater affix Hakons
You did.
Not today.
I'm running to the den real quick to get some boss. See if I can get lucky and get some boss mats.
Here we go.
Alright, Sail can apply and consume Foretell on enemies. 10 max per enemy. Skills that apply Foretell generate sun charges. Skills that consume generate moon charges. Focused and Twilight.
Here's your card.
Alright, who are you trying to kill?
At the moment, I can't say it. Durham's probably streaming.
Sun charge, gain 1 AP per Foretell consumed. How many people?
I'm in the game.
Target to increase its damage. It also generates a moon charge. Focus Foretell applies 5 Foretell. Consume Foretell, gain 5 AP, and generate moon charge. Okay.
I saw your future. I'm waiting.
Do you need Duriel?
Give me a second.
Take your shot.
Read. It's got a
Okay.
mail from the Charlie.
Ah,
I gotta call her attorney tomorrow because someone's being a
Serve
nut fuck.
return both sun and moon. She consumes them to enter Twilight for 2 turns.
is the someone who I think...
Applies double Foretell. Maximum amount of Foretell per enemy is increased from 10 to 20. Damage is increased depending on the number of sun and moon charges consumed.
I saw your future.
Oh. Even if she's not in the active party, she can be the one I run around. That's neat. Cool. Okay. Someone I talked to earlier that I was missing somebody. Where did you go, little guy? Which way did I go? Over here.
Who is it that has the boss materials in their shit? Is that Subo?
Yes.
Ome. No ni ti manoroka pe. Gaoba kaki.
And it really doesn't matter who I need because I ain't got shit for materials. Let's see what I actually do have. I have exactly 2 hearts. 3 pieces of living steel, 2 abhorrent hearts, 3 shards of agony, how I don't know, 3 Judicator's masks,
I'll be right back.
Oh. So those doors are just everywhere. Got it.
Alright, so I've got 1 running in at Wriggles, 2 runs at Zir, 5 runs at Harbinger of Hatred. I have 8 runs at Duriel. I have 3 runs at Varshan and 1 run at Urivar. Only one I don't have a full run of that I can give to you is Beast and Ice. I am 1 distilled fear short.
well I have 2. I don't care, you can give me whatever, because I know Beast I need to farm, Duriel I need to farm. God, I don't remember who else. I'll have to go look.
I'll just do this.
Urivar, I need to kill him just so I can get his boss power. I need to try to get vulnerable damage on this shit.
Alright, I'm gonna switch back over to the rogue so that way I can help you just basically go through all those keys quick as fuck. Because I know after a while, just doing those same bosses back to back to back, you're just sitting there like, okay, let it be done. Or at least I am.
Jeweler. Urch. Think we can clear an Undercity in 13 minutes? I don't know. Might be kind of close.
Useful.
Well, isn't that neat?
The other reason I was going to say you should bring your rogue is because then we can double down on farming.
don't know, Chris. I think we're just cutting it that close on time, man.
100%. Really is just too bad that the rogues got neutered and that you can't make a good build with them.
I still find it hilarious they said that when, as far as damage numbers wise, Rogue is, at least from what I've seen.
Rogue is the king. Rogue is the king shit this season. The only
Yeah.
one that beats it is because of bugged interactions on the Lightning Spear Sork.
Alright, give me 1 sec. I gotta put Dawn to bed real quick.
You're good.
Cool. Yoink. Oh. I'm a lot further up than I thought it would be.
Perfect.
Ooh, an extra 1200 chroma. Oh, I did come back here. Okay. I just didn't notice the sign last time. There you are. No, that's not you. Where'd the funny little merchant man go?
Grinda David. Oh, Lucido.
Okay. Still missing a person.
Champion! Raku, get out my way!
The password is get out of my...
Very gesturely.
Esquinesto de Sokiman Villaggio. Suniso. Tupokis rico passwordito coranisu.
As loud as we can.
Thank you for everything.
Io sano vivo turi.
Gestural positivity is so...
Una forse. Rito de bagdoro ana. Rico femi coranisu.
Thanks, Chef.
Well, they say they've opened the back door, but I don't even know where the fucking back door is.
Your phone goes off. It's a security alert. The back door is open. You don't have a back door on your house.
He says that I'm sitting next to the back door.
Isa.
Iramatuma. Umikira se. Ukiniga ekto.
Alright, I'm back.
Killing time in an apparition zone while I was waiting.
Supposedly there's another way out of this fucking place, but I can't find it.
Gotta have a word with the tree.
Oh, you're supposed to leave. Okay.
For those who come after,
You don't by chance need a Parshawn, do you?
You've been quiet since we
Why
left.
is he whispers now?
Sorry. Just
No, I was just asking since we're right here.
Wanna talk about it?
no.
No.
I'm glad you're here.
But nah, Griggles is whispers.
I would never abandon a member of Aquafarm 3.
Aquafarm 3.
Aquafarm 3.
That was so long ago.
Griggles, the ass
We were
clown.
inseparable on that project.
How did I...
Yeah, we were.
Huh?
That was a good project.
Griggles, the ass clown.
We've had so
Oh.
many neighborhoods at once.
I am the god of lightning. Observe.
We really thought we were making a difference.
Hey, we're still.
Remember that shit, Chris?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
I am the god of lightning. That's adorable.
My 75 quadrillion lightning balls would like a word. Back before they changed gravitational to what it is now.
Hey, I got a galvanized slashers aspect. It's only 20, but I have one now at least.
Hey, something's better than nothing.
Exactly.
A great example of that is the fact that my fucking Stormswell, which has been at 28% for fucking weeks, got a 1% upgrade yesterday before I decided to say hell with it and start playing Expedition 33. Ooh, cutscene.
Can't believe it. We're gonna meet the Esquier. The Gestrals and Esquier. The tales are true.
Do you feel something?
Alright, so where are we going, Chris?
Oh,
Insane. Brain whiplash.
also I did get good food eaten. I realized you said
Well,
that
I mean,
ages ago. Oh,
We're
that's
already
haunting.
there, honestly.
Ooh. The hell? It's like a doll stuffed with a person.
Derm, how you spell feng shui?
Who are you?
I'm... Hold on. Fengshui, I believe. You can Google to fact check me. I'm guessing. Sounds right.
That's
though.
what I was in the middle of doing.
Is that Sophie?
Alicia,
Yep, you are correct, sir. Fengshui.
see this.
White-haired man.
Yes, I understand. It's her fault, and she doesn't even know it. But you can't be here.
What are you talking about? What's my fault? What is this?
You should never have come. You're only going to make things worse for everyone. Now take your friends and go home. Let them spend their final year in peace.
What is happening?
This is your only warning.
I can't wait to see.
Maya?
Hey.
Hey.
Sam, I saw you. The white-haired man and this woman.
What did you think?
Maya,
My God!
slow
Anyway.
down. What did you see? Think carefully. Every detail could be important.
He said we need to go home and that it's my fault. And that I'm gonna make things worse for everyone. You were all frozen. I couldn't. It was like a waking nightmare.
It's okay.
What else? You said there was a woman.
No, maybe later.
know this is hard, but I need you to focus, okay? While the details are fresh.
Luna, ask her tomorrow. Hey, breathe. Listen to me. You're safe, do you understand? Okay? It's over.
No, Luna was doing the right thing. As traumatizing as it was, getting all the details as fast and as early as possible before they become cloudy was the right thing to do. But it's okay, Gustav. I understand. You're protective of her.
Yeah. We can debrief along the way. Let's head east to Esquier's Nest.
East is
Beast in the crack rocks.
Crack your rock. Oh, hey. They opened the door for me. Alright, so Spring Meadows, Flying Waters, Ancient Sanctuary, and the Jestrel Village have all been places I've been to. I'm now having to go to the Esquier's Nest. I kind of want to revisit that, though. Wait, really?
I get a sneaking suspicion there was somebody here before me. Might have something to do with all these things all over the ground. Hard to tell.
I don't know what you speak of. I just got here.
Chroma is flowing. Lightning strike.
I don't remember who drops what now.
What are you trying to get?
Well, I need... Well, I already have my G8 Eyes in the Dark. I need Greater Epic Scoundrels Leathers. Beastfall Boots, preferably with the GA on maximum resource.
Ow. Why did the dodge not proc? It's fine, I guess.
Well, Beastfall's Beast and Ice, if I remember correctly, Scoundrels Leathers is both Duriel and Andariel.
It's Duriel,
And
Andariel, Beast, Harbinger of Hatred, because they all three are tier 2, so they all have the same loot pool with some variance on weighting. But all three, since they're the tier 2 of the rung, have the same loot pool. That's how that works. Just FYI. I know you wouldn't have known that.
Where's Urivar?
Urivar's to the right of Duriel, almost in a direct line.
Urivar?
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotta go down Swamp Hell first, though.
You can teleport right to the thing.
But then I miss out on the chance of finding treasure goblins. And all of this wonderfully beautiful scenery. And by scenery, I mean experience.
Let us stay.
No, he makes a valid point.
Besides, I'm also in that wonderful little gray area where I haven't done anything to my gear or anything yet, and I haven't really min-maxed any of my aspects. Like, the only thing I have on here that is relevant to this build is star shards. And so it's one of those things where it's like, I could go up to Torment 2 if I just swapped out a few aspects. But I also just, quite frankly, don't give a flying fuck.
I don't give a rat's ass, good sir.
Excuse me, but does it look like I give a fuck?
A little bit, yes.
Stab someone, get my rep back up.
Alright, I'll just be warm by the bonfire.
Oh, hey, look at that, a piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
And it was exploit. Well, while I'm here, it'd be a real shame to let all these Venus motes go to waste. Get your asses out here! Goodbye. But yeah, I'm in that wonderful little gray area where it's like Torment 1 just gets absolutely fucking steamrolled.
But Torment 2 is kind of...
It's a little spicy when I go into the Torment 2 pit. Because I've done nothing.
How the hell? Has to be a path somewhere that I missed. What did I miss? Something has
Incoming.
to take me over there. It's not over here.
No, just look at that, a Crown of Lucian. Give me a second.
Hey, Belial. He's gonna spawn right in my death trap. Goodbye, sir.
How? Do I get up there?
So I'm curious, what happens with the Sacred Ash once you've, like, at the end of the season?
It just goes away. That's
Doesn't
how
even
I'll
get converted into gold?
Well, it wouldn't do you any fucking good anyway.
That's some hoe shit.
What good would the gold do you? It's going to your eternal characters, you dipshit.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, get fucked. Stay fucked. See the fucking thing. What's the path?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this shit no more. I got all the boss powers at level 20 and I'm sitting on 10k of it.
Go back to fucking Tarsarak and talk to the girl and just trade it all in for fucking rep. Get free cashes.
You can do that?
Yeah, they added her in as a fucking vendor to turn that shit into because that was the issue that streamers were having. They had nothing to do with it. You know, I like how I read you the patch notes and you still did not latch onto that useful piece of information for yourself.
I didn't hear it.
What, the Crown of Lucian is back in stock?
No, he didn't hear me read about how they added the NPC girl in as a vendor for the extra ash. So he's just been sitting on all of it like a jackass.
Oh. All this shit's maxed.
Yup.
You just dropped all this shit, or did you kill him again?
There was a baby Belial that spawned as soon as you said I'll be right back, a baby Belial spawned.
Oh.
So you had extra loot waiting for you.
It was quite funny because he spawned in my death trap that was still there from Urivar. And just immediately died.
Sucks to suck.
I do not understand how in the world I get over there. There has to be a fucking path.
Two Harbingers dead, and then, actually, I might just have to put a pause on that real quick. Priorities.
Let us stain them. Rise.
Just a wee bit.
She asked, Mitch, can you call my attorney tomorrow to please tell them to get over here so I can have a conversation? And he goes, I'll try to. I work tonight, and I have to work tomorrow night.
Yeah,
so
okay.
I have to make sure that I get to sleep.
It doesn't take that long to talk to the attorney and be like, hey, can you do this?
That's literally like a 5-minute phone call.
If that.
Because he refused to call Platte County, which is another one that she was going to get taken care of here coming up. Had court for that. Well, now obviously court's not happening. Now it's skip that step. She just said, hey. So I asked him, can he call up there? And basically I got told no. So can you possibly just like Platte County, Columbus Courthouse, district or county? And she just said, oh, it's misdemeanor, so it'll be county. Okay, cool. Called the clerk, told him what was going on. Like, hey, she's currently on lockup in Hull County. She would like to talk to a representative of the court. Can you please give her a call? Or at least talk to somebody over there so that you can get in contact with her on her call list. Took me 2 minutes. After being transferred.
That's where they get you. That's
calling.
why it took 2 minutes. The transfer.
I know. Now she's calling me so she can give me the rundown of what I need to tell her attorney. So I'll be right back.
Rocket science. Sick.
Are you still streaming?
Yes.
Okay. I have very choice words for that situation.
This one looks dangerous.
Alright. I am like significantly more powerful than the last time I tried this shit.
Take him down.
A storm is coming. Feel the burn. And yeah.
Okay.
Finesse and grace.
Fuck you. Payback's a bitch.
Nice.
That's not why I came here, though.
Also, I got an email back today that Harmax decided to go another route.
Fucking losers.
I'm getting to the point where I don't know what to do, Darren.
I'm frustrated for you. Well, clearly wasn't going this far back.
At this point, I'm about ready to say fuck it and just go finish getting my mixology license, go bartend. Be some stupidly obvious thing that I just can't see. That's what it always is.
You motherfucker. Was there the whole fucking time.
Perfect.
There. Okay, don't go there yet. This one it didn't do that.
I'll do it.
Oh shit. Hola.
This will be useful.
Neat. This one's marked to it. So, I He...
Expedition 53, Lilu. Dominique's other injuries are manageable, but she's been in a coma for 2 weeks with no change. Fuck. What do we do? We can't just leave her here. But what about the mission? Lance says give her 1 more week, but Dom would have wanted us to go on. She'd have yelled at us for even staying this long. It's the right choice. It is. Even if it doesn't feel like it, right? Right? Pons found a plant, tested it on some animals, says it'll be painless for Dom. He's preparing a tincture. It's fucked up. Everything's fucked up. But it's what she would have wanted.
At least the game has the decency to provide a compass, so that way when it says, hey, go east, I know which way is east. That's a fucking lie. Esco's nest. Okay. Starting a new thing.
Oh, Pico Bano, Ocaristo, Passpordito, mi parino.
Golgra said to shout the password as loud as we can. Well, Gustav, you're the loudest.
Really? Hey.
Come on, don't be shy.
Get out of my way! Jeez, tu pochino paparino.
No. It's just that it's the password.
Pico femicola, gor granda bari bombino, passwordito. Gomiku rapito sava.
Look, I am very sorry. It's just that Golgra told us that's the password, and
Come on, it's a gestural. He'll have forgotten in about a minute.
I'm sorry.
That was funny. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Useful.
Goblin Walk. I'm finding things and it's not telling me what I'm finding. I don't like it.
My brain hurts from what I just read. Somebody is on the Diablo 4 forum whining that the bosses are out of control. Saying that the bosses are too hard on Torment 4.
My brother in Christ, you're on Torment 4. They're supposed to be fucking hard.
And he posted his build for comparison, and he was complaining about how, like, Andariel and them are shotting him. Dude has 8k health.
Okay, well...
Armor is not at max.
Okay.
His resistances are not at max.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Even with 8k health and max armor and max resistance, guess what? Unless you're playing a fortify build, get fucked, stay fucked. And I specify fortify because even if you have a barrier on Torment 4 with max armor and max resistance and you have 8,000 health, I got bad news for you. You're still getting one-shot home slice because Fortify, the reason it's so effective at keeping you alive is because as long as you have Fortify, you're taking reduced damage. That's why Fortify is so fucking good.
Like, this man said that even Duriel is too hard.
Are you okay, Maya?
Duriel is interesting. I can manage him on Torment 3. I'm not to the point where I can do Torment 1 difficulty or Tier 1 bosses at Torment 4, so I cannot speak to him on Torment 4 yet, outside of I know he would absolutely mop the floor with me right now. Okay. I feel like there's a lot I'm missing right now.
But I mean, like as far as like the tier 2 bosses go, Duriel's is by far the easiest mechanics of the T2s.
Duriel's mechanics are so easily fucking avoidable, I could probably do it in my sleep. If you're struggling with Duriel's mechanics, I got some bad news for you, homie. You're shit at the game.
Nice.
Like, that's just the long and the short of it. Duriel's mechanics are so fucking easy to learn. I feel like I should drop off over there. I don't want to. I might go back and do that.
No Esquier.
Bonjour, mes amis.
Hey, bonjour, mon ami.
Ciel?
Odd. I don't know. He seems nice.
Oh, it's you. Hello again, my terrible swimmer friend. You finally come to learn to swim?
No. I'm not that fond of water.
Actually, that's sort of why we're here. We need to cross the sea. Golgra said you could help.
Mon ami, a rolling stone gathers no moss.
Pardon me?
In the stories, they say Esquier likes to speak in riddles.
In what way?
I don't get it.
We really need to cross the sea. Would you please help us?
But what made it even worse is, you want to know another boss he mentioned by name?
Oh god. Please tell me it wasn't Varshan.
Who's Florrie?
Griggles.
Right.
See?
To be fair, Griggles... his mechanics changed a little.
My arch nemesis. One whose edge step shakes the foundation of the world. The one known as... Francois.
Okay.
Let me guess. Francois is located deep in Nevron-infested, right?
Oh no. He's right next door. Over there.
Oh.
Francois is my neighbor.
Okay. Well, I guess we could take a look.
Fantastic. Good luck, mes amis. Please, bring Florrie back to me.
You seem to know me.
Yes.
How? I don't understand.
Men trip not on mountains. They stumble upon stones.
Okay.
Got you dying.
That was so unexpected.
What?
So I'm supposed to find and meet the Esque because he can help me get across this ocean I need to cross. So I go to the Gestural village, I do the whole thing. The Gestural leader's like, cool, I'll let you go meet Esque. He lives to the east, sends me on my way. I go to Esque's nest, I walk up to him, and before he's willing to help us, we have to get his flore. I don't remember what it is because he's like, it was stolen from me by my arch nemesis, basically. His rival. That's what he said, my rival. And they're like, oh, okay, who's your rival? My rival is known for making the ground quake beneath his feet, and his name is Francois. Let me guess, he's deep in Nevron-infested territory. No, he's right over there. He's my neighbor.
You know, why does that almost feel like it gives the same vibes as whenever in Helsing Abridged, the Nazi werewolf, and you are. Oh, better watch out for.
I just ground trembles beneath his feet, and his name is Francois. Fucking excuse me? It's so silly and campy, and yet he's deep in enemy territory. No, he's right over there. He's my neighbor. What? That's like the password to get the guard who was in the way out of the way is get out of my way, right? So they have Gustav do it because Gustav's the loudest, and he yells this at the guard, and the guard's like, well, you didn't have to be rude about it. Like, I would have moved if you just told me the password. And he's like, Gustav's like, no, that is the password. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. It turns out Golgra, the one who sent us there with the password, never told the guard what the fucking password was. So when we yell it at him, he gets all upset. And Gustav is just set up to be the fall guy for it. Okay.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom.
Okay, I can't kill that one. He is way tankier than I thought he would be. Haha. There's a mime.
Feel the burn.
Finesse and grace.
Lightning, strike. Careful, Mael. A storm is coming. Danger!
Fuck.
Chroma is flowing.
The dance begins.
From take cover.
Fuck off.
You don't get to die yet. I'll do it.
Second wind.
A storm is coming. A storm is coming.
Let's spill some ink.
Take him down.
Please survive.
A storm is coming.
En garde. From fire.
For those who come after.
Lightning, strike.
The baguette. Here's something. Oh, never mind, it's nothing. Okay. Doesn't look like there's a way up over there, so we're just gonna... Okay.
The more information we get, the more questions I have.
You okay, Sia?
Yeah. Esquier is surprising.
Nice.
It must be Francois.
There's nothing here.
Who dares enter my lair? You can't just walk into someone's home without knocking. That is incredibly rude.
Is that... Are you Francois? He's just a talking rock.
Wait, I thought Florrie was the rock.
A rock? I am not a rock. Do you have rocks for eyes? You certainly have rocks for brains. I am clearly a turtle. Esquier! Stop sending hooligans over here!
Stop being a meanie. They're nice humans.
Then keep them on your side of the caves! Now get off my lawn!
We're just here for Florrie.
So, not only are you intruding, you're here to steal? Oh my word! Humans! Well, over my dead body!
Look at pure confusion on Gustav's face.
It's flowing.
Stop being a meanie. They're nice humans. Well, then keep them on your side of the caves. Oh my god. Oh, this game is amazing.
Take down their shields.
Take them down.
Please survive. I'm ready. From fire.
Sorry, I failed. Careful, Mael. A storm is coming.
How do I fucking dodge that? Carefully, got it.
I can do it.
That is a fucking frame perfect bullshit. Fucking how?
Okay, let's put an end to this foolishness. I need to sleep like a turtle.
All this trouble for a tiny rock.
Take it and never come back.
Francois, you got smashed.
But know that I will never stop chasing you.
But you can't move.
Scram!
What is happening in this fucking cave? Oh my god, this shit is silly. I fucking love it. That was amazing. You on your side of the caves. Oh my god.
Francois and Esquier are very different from Gestrels and Nevrons.
You think the Paintress created them too?
If not, who else?
Maybe they came from another world.
Perfect.
That was incredible.
Useful.
Yes, Kay. I got your rock back.
You got Flory. That's not Flory.
What do you mean that's not Flory?
I never had Flory. Your rock is still on the Stoneway
came back.
But he got me good.
Wait, does this mean you won't help us?
If you promise to get me Flory.
So what game is it that you're what the fuck is this gaming about?
Can't you swim without Flory? We saw you flying just now.
Expedition 33. This shit's so silly. What is going on in this cave?
Alas, I've lost them all. I can do much more than swim. I can fly into space. I used to fly all the time with my best friend Versa.
We'll help you find your stones.
Oh, how lovely of you.
Wait, Francois said the Stone Wave Cliffs. Where's that?
All the way to the north. Just aim for the big 33. Meet you outside!
I think Esquiel is my favorite character right now. He's so silly. Oh my god, that was amazing. This game is fucking incredible.
Just wait until you meet Monaco.
I know. Fucking... I know. Still... You know the person who wrote this isn't even like a writer by profession? Found that out today. It's in fucking Legendary drops a new video.
Damn you,
He talked about it.
Stupid mushrooms. Your friend ate them with no problem, but it also seems your friend was immortal. That's the sort of extremely relevant detail that you should mention at the start. Oh, stop crying. You're not the one about to die. I can't believe this is the end of our expedition. We've learned nothing and achieved nothing, and we're not even leaving anything useful for future expeditions. Damn it all, I should never have trusted a giant talking marshmallow. Great, and now I'm losing consciousness.
SK is the reason Expedition 66 failed. They met him, and he told them, "Oh, hey, you're starving. Here's some mushrooms." The mushrooms were toxic. But SK's friend ate one and didn't do anything. But SK forgot to mention that his friend was immortal. So everybody in Expedition 66 died because SK fed them poisonous mushrooms. Oh my god, SK is fucking chaotic. Oh hey, here's some mushrooms. By the way, they're poisonous. Well, we've already eaten them. Now what? Oh god.
Useful.
Oh, that's great. That is good comedy right there.
Gumanito buka piva, baca parina to parino.
This was a whole ass non-combat zone.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night.
Later.
Good?
I don't know. I went to use the restroom and then randomly just started fucking throwing up everywhere.
Gross.
That is probably a good sign. To take it a little easy. Hope it's something that's just easily passed.
Same.
I mean, I'm on that same boat too, honestly. Hope it just stomach bug or something.
SK can help you navigate
But
impenetrable
have a
terrain
good
to
night,
discover
y'all.
new areas.
Yep, catch you later.
Call upon SK anytime on the continent by pressing square. Find other stones to improve SK's abilities. Okay, so I need to go north, he says. Oh, that's silly. That's silly and I love it. He's a big old marshmallow. guy's incredible.
What have we here?
Ancient Gestural City?
Perfect.
Is that it? Is that the whole thing? That's... I can't tell if I'm coming back or not. The only thing that served a purpose. Okay. That's fine, I suppose. Curious about that quarry I found, though. You know, I bet that quarry would have something for the guy who wants the light. How did that go? Twilight. What time is it actually? Oh.
An advantage.
Okay. It did not have what I thought it would. It was just a collectible, which is fine. It allows me to have more music at the camp.
This will be useful.
Iracez-vous.
Vergier, Expedition 62. Eugène beat the rest of us to 100 kills, but I'm still 3 shy. I might need to do some solo hunting if I'm going to even up the score. Oh, I can hear a big Nev coming. They count for double. If I kill it quick, I can boost my score.
I am speed.
That's hilarious. That thing. Interesting.
I'm the fastest ball. Here we go.
That's a... Oh.
Fastest ball.
Okay. Open the map.
Alright, I think I'm going to follow suit with him and I'm going to bail off myself.
Yeah, I need to. Honestly.
Alrighty, we'll catch you later.
Later. This fight because there's an item. Kabloomy. Kablow. Oh, I didn't know you had a spot on your hand. Interesting. Also, you. Goodbye. Oh, you didn't die. Well, then die anyway.
Let us stain them.
Alright. Fix that problem. Skills.
Lightning strike.
Get ready.
Oh, fucking delay. Holy shit. Ah, didn't dodge it.
A storm has come.
Finesse and grace. Flames. On me.
Feel the burn.
Take him down.
Let's spill some ink.
Interesting.
Alright. Alright, Then who are you? Oh. Cosmetics. Oh, do I think I can take them? I think I try. Oh, I have made a horrible mistake.
Chroma is flowing.
Yeah, I'm not powerful enough to fight that. It was worth taking a stab at. I knew immediately I couldn't. We are going to try this. Curious about this. He's big. He's extremely big. Okay.
Let's spill some.
Thank you, sweetie. I need to not this up. I want to hit him, but I also don't want to take away the mark.
Take him down.
Brace yourselves.
Oh, he does a long attack combo. Okay.
No margin for error.
Okay. Five. Helm.
Ready to evade.
I'll take it, goddammit. I don't have anything there. Heal her.
A storm is coming.
Time to hit big. This and precision.
Get ready.
Fuck. I mistimed that first dodge, which fucked me.
Sorry, I
Okay.
failed.
Oh. Do I go for the heal or do I go for the damage?
Lune, watch out.
Oh, that was some bullshit.
Try me.
Not today.
Take your shot.
Die, so be it.
Time to take risks.
Fuck you, game. Shouldn't have died there. Shouldn't have happened on with my main team. Alright, whatever.
I'm tired. Can we camp first?
Yes. Actually, that'd be perfect. Oh, we're doing the nightmare thing again. Okay. What is the revelation happening here?
I see why you like throwing rocks.
You've been quiet since you saw those people.
It felt like they knew me. Like, actually knew me. I don't understand what's happening. And I feel like I never understood. Like, I'm always missing something that everyone else just gets. In Lumiere, life never made sense, and I never fit, and now out here, when it was just starting to maybe feel good, then this happens, and...
Yeah. I hate it too. Things we don't understand. They just make us feel small and powerless. But it helps, you know, to focus on the things I do understand, on the people I care about and who care about me. And, you know, now I feel a little less lost, because at least we're lost together. What? What? Stop it. Too cheesy? No. Well, if it makes you feel better, I was even more lost when I was 16.
I heard that was because you were only thinking about girls.
Okay.
Yep, but guess what? The girls weren't thinking about me at all.
I believe that.
Yeah. You can talk to me. We're family. Well, that's what the paperwork says, at least.
Well, the paperwork probably says we're dead too, so...
Yeah, probably. Ooh, nice one.
I know.
I told you, don't get cocky. It was... okay.
You taught me great. Nah.
I haven't seen a human in so long. You're much tinier than I remember.
When was the last time you saw a human?
Oh, my best friend when he asked for my help.
Your best friend is human? I thought Francois was your best friend.
Yes.
Basically, what the fuck are you doing in the background over there?
For those who come after.
Now what?
I envy them. Those who can't see. Those who know not that they are not. And those who live, blithe and free, sins forgotten, and thus absolved. A fresh dawn in their playground, while we live in shadows, swimming in ink. We are but a fragile dream, a singular weed, resisting, ever resisting, that iron dirt, that eternal law. Those who can't see, those who know not that they are not. Do you know? We are fellows. Those who know not that they are not.
Howdy.
You have poor timing.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm about to turn it off.
Yeah, I figured. I just wanted to check and see who was on before I went to bed.
Chris, Sick, and me were all in here, and then Sick left because he randomly started throwing up, and then Chris was like, well, I'm going to go to bed now.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I've been out all night. Parents threw me like a birthday dinner and stuff, and that was nice.
Yeah.
We just got back home.
Oh, yeah, and happy birthday, you old bitch.
Nah, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Go ahead and go into this zone, and then call it a night.
Actually, what you're hearing is my new present. It's a freaking new headset.
Oh,
That
nice.
doesn't sound like ass anymore. Or talks to my nipple, which is very nice.
I'm going to miss your nipple.
I need that out of context and sent straight to Eden.
Well, if she's still awake, she heard that whole conversation because I'm streaming.
That's great.
It's a Ferris wheel.
Wanna go for a ride?
Oh, neat.
She said, happy birthday, old bitch.
Apparently, that was where people
Ah,
went
thank you.
on dates, you know? What do you think happened in those cabins?
Now, if she also misses
No,
my
actually,
nipple,
my
then we're
guess
going to
is
have
this was
a
Expedition
really
50.
awkward situation.
You see, they created this giant wheel. Tried to cross the wall.
Okay, Professor.
Mes amis, Flory's close. I can feel it.
Come on, you can fly. Can't you get Flurry yourself?
What?
Oh no. Too much effort.
So, wait. SKA is that powerful?
Some in the game.
Apparently so.
Yes.
But also lazy.
I've met probably the most chaotic NPC in the game so far. His name is SK, and he is not natural. So when I meet him, we need his help to cross an ocean, right? So we go to find him and everything, and we meet him. And he won't help us unless we get him his stone, Flory. It's named Flory. And he says that his rival stole it. And so we ask about his rival, and he's like, he shakes the ground as he walks across it. His name is Francois.
Okay, then.
And Gustav's like, okay, so what? He's deep in Nevron-infested territory, and we have to go find him. And Esque goes, oh no, he's right over there. He's my neighbor. And you go over there, and there's just a rock with mushrooms growing on it, right? And then it turns out the rock is Francois. He's a quote-unquote turtle. And so...
Oh no.
Francois is yelling at us, and in the distance you hear fucking Esque go, don't be such a meanie, they're nice humans. To which Francois goes, they keep them on your side of the caves. Before he tells us to get off his lawn. Chris thought it was funny. Sick didn't understand why I found it so amusing. I'm sorry, but it's fucking hilarious.
It sounds funny as hell.
And his name is Francois. Because the way he's building up to it, it sounds super intense, and then just, Francois. Oh, and when he leaves to meet you outside the cave, at the nest of his, he hits a pillar on the way out and goes, oh, and like hits the wall on the way out too. Oh my god, this is so funny.
Alright, man, well, I also need to be getting to bed. I just wanted to check and see who was all still awake. Alright. But have a good night, man.
I won't be for much longer, but yeah. What the fuck? Okay, that just happened. I bet that was Monica.
Useful.
Sure that 12:02 a.m. Yep, that is indeed my last one, which means I can return to the title screen. And I will cut the stream there.